The Marvel Spider-Man 2 story trailer is officially out for you guys to watch online, and it's incredible. Big hype. If you haven't checked it out already, I did a reaction to it on my channel. You can go back and watch it after this video. But on this video, we're going to do a breakdown of the story trailer. It's not going to be frame by frame per se, but we're going to kind of pause in between the trailer and just kind of talk about what we're seeing in this trailer. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to point out as much as I can when it comes to Easter eggs. And yeah, let's get into it. So we got the iconic PlayStation logo, followed by the iconic Insomniac Games logo.
I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. And I'm going to take advantage of that.
So first things first, this is our first look at Harry Osborn in this game. He looks a little different from the images that we saw from him in Spider-Man PS4, where he had more of a curly hair, and I think he had glasses, if I'm not mistaken. Nonetheless, they went a different direction. They even went a different direction in terms of voice acting, which I'm not sure who's voice acting Harry at all. I know it was Scott Porter, but he's no longer on the project. But great looking character model. And I have to say, Peter Parker looks pretty much exactly the same. Hair looks a little bit different, but that's really it.
But I need you with me, Pete. You're going to heal the world.
Remember that line, we're going to heal the world. That's going to come back. So it looks like we get some really cool cinematic shots, and I have to say that if you look at the skybox, and I made a video about the skybox in Marvel Spider-Man 2 and what I wanted, we have a more realistic look at what New York City lighting could and should look like. It's a little bit more dynamic. If you look at those clouds, they just look far more realistic, and you're going to see that theme kind of come back as we look at the trailer. The sky and the lighting looks incredible.
Hey guys.
Coney Island, which has pretty much been confirmed already, but we're getting to see Coney Island. And then we have Peter introducing Harry Osborn. MJ is already familiar with Harry Osborn. But then we have Genki and a new look at Miles Morales. He has a brand new style. I think it looks incredible for him in this game. Also, MJ looks a lot different. This might be one of the best improvements that they did from Spider-Man PS4. MJ's character model looks so much better and more realistic. Let's keep it going.
This is my best friend Harry. Hey, good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out.
So obviously Peter introduces Harry to Miles. Miles obviously kind of looks up to Peter. He's his big bro. He's one of his best friends. So he's kind of worried maybe he's going to get left out. That's when he kind of like brings up the whole thing like, do you have time for tutoring? Obviously he also says something about a new job as well, but I think there could be like a hint of not really jealousy, but just worry that like Peter's not going to have time for Miles anymore.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
Okay, we have to kind of go back and look at how good this suit looks.
I didn't know that.
This suit looks phenomenal. Like the lighting, the colors are just right. The colors pop way more than in the first game, and I think that that's something that they took notice of and wanted to improve on for this one. Sometimes in the Spider-Man PS4, the colors would look similar to that, but not in the daylight lighting. At nighttime, it looked more like a cherry red, but once you got into the daylight, it looked orange. And as you can see here, we're getting natural daylight on the suit, and it still has that nice cherry red look. Definitely is much improved on.
There were bears in these woods? Hey, MJ, I have another name for you.
Again, MJ,
I have another.
incredible. Like I said before, one of the best improvements that they made from Spider-Man PS4 over to this game. She looks incredible in this game.
Name for you, Craven. He's here on some kind of hunt.
So they mentioned the hunt, and I think this is like our second confirmation that the symbiote is going to be an alien origin and not a lab origin. As you can see here, it looks like the symbiote has crash landed somewhere on Earth and they're going to retrieve it. So that's pretty nice confirmation. I think I already covered that in a previous video, and I've always had a suspicion that it was going to be an alien origin, but nice to actually have that confirmation.
No, if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Again, Miles looks incredible. The suit looks incredible. Both their suits look incredible, but Miles' new character model and hairstyle, it looks phenomenal.
Wait. Hey, you don't know what you took.
All right, we have to talk about this. So if we go back, Martin Lee, Mr. Negative, is making a return in this game. I'm not sure how big his role is going to be. I'm not expecting a big role, but again, this is a common theme. The character models keep improving for this game, as they should, because we're moving on to another generation of gaming. But Martin Lee looks incredible, and it looks like he has maybe his orange jumpsuit on from prison. I think he's in the raft. So maybe he has escaped, and this may be a mission where Miles is trying to hunt down Martin Lee. But that was a nice surprise. I did not expect him to really be in this game. Like, it was on my wish list that he would return, but I didn't have like an actual reason for why he would return. But this could be a cool mission.
You don't know what you took from me.
Looking back at this one, this may potentially be our first look at Wraith. The whole design and the actual weapons looks like it could be Wraith. But obviously this isn't a really close-up shot, but I think I'm 99% sure that this is Wraith, and I hope that we get to see more of her pretty soon.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go help him.
So we have a symbiote version of Spider-Man trying to maybe restrain Lizard. I wouldn't say take him down, but this is a really interesting shot. It kind of looks like Peter's losing it in a way.
This was our dream.
You can clearly see that Harry is still suffering from his disease. So I'm thinking at the beginning of this game, Harry's going to be pretty good, because you can see him walking around pretty well in the shots that we got earlier on. But now he's got a cane, he's struggling, and this may be, you know, the whole idea of him getting the symbiote to kind of help heal him. It's a common theme. I think that he's going to have this belief that the symbiote can heal people.
I'm not going to lose him.
We're going to heal the world.
There we go again. Another reference to that line, we're going to heal the world. Obviously, Harry said that at the beginning, and now we have Tony Todd's Venom saying that as well, which pretty much confirms that Harry Osborn is going to be Venom. And we end with a fantastic shot of Venom in Times Square, just wreaking havoc. Phenomenal stuff. Oh yeah. If you didn't see already, they actually announced a Marvel Spider-Man 2 PS5 bundle. Apparently, you can actually buy the controller and the plates separately if you don't want to buy a whole PS5, which is really cool. There is one other reference that I wanted to bring back. There we go. Big Wheel confirmed to be in this game. I know that will make a lot of you guys happy. I feel like that's a pretty good way to end the video. Phenomenal trailer. I mean, I'm blown away. I think graphically this game looks incredible and should silence a lot of the doubters when it comes to the fidelity of this game. But I'd love to know what you guys think about the trailer down in the comments below. And if I missed anything, let me know down in the comments as well. But that's going to conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.